Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Joseph coming at you with a podcast, aka The Views. I'm joined today with my co-host.
Samsung.
Man, what's good with you? How's your year so far, man?
Yeah, it's been terrible. I I can't start.
Are you happy to be out of 2020? Are you happy?
Well, we just started a year, so we're gonna see how it goes.
I feel you, bro. But like, since today's the first, we're recording this the 1st of January. I wanted to just ask you, like, do you have any goals like for the upcoming year?
Yeah, man. I just wish 2021 could be better than last year, and like everything should just calm down, and we can get back to our old schedule.
Mm.
So I
All
can't really
right. Wait, what? What did I say? Continue.
I can't really point out any goals because I probably did it last year and I got disappointed. So I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna wait to see
Mm,
this
You,
year
you're setting the bar low so you can exceed it. I feel you. I feel you. I
Yeah.
feel you. I mean, I got some goals. Some of them might be outrageous, but I got goals.
Are you serious? What are they?
I mean, like the first goals on my list is to touch $10,000 a year.
Um, Let me just say, fam, are you dreaming?
Not like not, listen, bro. I want to touch 10K. It don't have to be all at once, but I want to have at least I've touched $10,000. Like have it as mine, not
This
like
year?
not for like tuition. Like have it as mine in my account.
How do you plan on getting that kind of money?
Bro, work, man. I just want to like not even just regular working. I want to do shit that I'm gonna get money. You feel me? I just want to make money.
Yeah, yeah.
And like that's like the most outrageous one I have on my list. Like I want to touch $10,000. Like some people
Yeah.
shooting. Some people want to be millionaires, but like I just want to touch a little 10,000.
Oh, all right. I
You know.
mean, you're going to college this year.
Hmm.
I don't think like 10,000 is a lot of fun. Like, and you said that's yours, not being your tuition.
Like I want to have it as like my money, like not to use it. Like maybe if it's worst come to worst, I have to use it. But it's like I want it to be mine. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in my account. That's like the most crazy stuff. And speaking of me going to college, I want to graduate high school. I want to be done with high school. 4 years is a long time.
Yeah, yeah,
I want to be
definitely.
done. I would just want to be done. And like bro, like the most important thing for me is I want to be more extroverted. You feel me?
Mm.
Like I'm pretty extroverted with people that I'm comfortable with. I can talk a lot. I can talk about crazy stuff with people I'm close with. But when I'm like in public with other people I don't know, nigga, I hide around. Like I hide in plain sight.
So
Like you barely hear me.
is that like something you plan on working on this year?
I mean, yeah, like, bro, like, what's it called? I, I mean, you probably noticed this too. I barely talk when we're outside, like outside Instagram calls. Like I barely talk unless we're talking, like on calls.
Yeah, I do actually know is it.
Like, see, like you talk too much, but I talk little.
Fam, be careful, yo. You pushing it.
Nah, but like, bro, cause like I feel like, bro, I can talk, but like, all Instagram calls, what's it called? I can talk a lot. I just unless I feel comfortable with you, and I'm going to college. I don't know nobody there, so I'm not have to worry for that, cause if I'm just
But
an introvert, I'm good. Just gonna be chilling in my room with my roommate the whole time.
but it's
I,
gonna be simple. If you get a roommate, I'm guessing probably him himself is gonna be probably like you just have to hope that he's gonna be out there.
why you have to say him? Nah, nah, I'm just,
I mean I'm saying like if he's out there,
hmm.
he's probably gonna bring ideas of like how you guys are gonna interact with like each other and like other people. Like probably go to games, go for
Yeah.
like seminars and things like that. You're gonna meet more people and introduce yourself. So I think you're gonna like it's gonna be simple because there are a lot of people that actually relate with you in college.
Mm. It's like it's a writer. like retrospective, not just like high school, the same people I went to middle school with.
Yeah.
Mm. I feel that, but like, bro, like it's gonna be awkward. Like going to places you never met anyone.
Well, you don't know what college you're gonna go to yet, so
Yeah, I don't know. I've applied to a couple. I don't know yet, but I'm still saying. But like, only if I know somebody that's going there. The like all my like closest friends in high school, they're not going to the colleges I'm going to. So like, even if I know them, I'm not that close with them. I'm not gonna be as comfortable. That's why I'm trying to work towards being like open with everybody because I feel like I will have a lot of things with like in common with them, but I don't know like to what extent that can like cause a good friendship for me. You feel me? You feel me?
uh,
Cause
yeah.
like I made all these friends from high school freshman year when I was crazy, I was wild, and like I actually did not care about all this stuff. But growing up, your mind developed. You know who you don't want to mess with and who you want to be friends with.
That's that fun.
Cause like freshman year, we're all 14 years old. Like we're all still little kids, and we just knew who we were sticking together with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's another thing. Like I want to work on too, but like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be
You
hard.
just want to like see who relates with you too, like who understands kind of person you are.
Bro, I mean, imagine I hate my roommate, bro. Like, imagine you hate me, like, bro. Like, I heard all this college stuff, how they hate their roommates. I don't think I can live hating my
But that's
roommate,
like
bro.
yourself, yeah. If you hate your roommate, like you spend like I think 2 semesters with the
Yeah,
person.
yeah. Like, I can't. I don't know, bro. Like, cause if I hate my roommate, and I have to spend like a whole year with them, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I swear I'm gonna have to build a whole like whole the barricade between our roommate. That's why I'm gonna have to. Nah, but like all the like college I've applied to, like they actually have good living spaces. Like the actual room is very spacious, comes with everything, a desk, two desks, and everything. Like so, like I feel like even if I hate them, I don't hate anybody. Let's just get it out there. I don't hate anybody. It's just like some people get on your nerves a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, but I have one of them right here. But I guess it still works out.
You're fun. Like I said before, you put in a fun. Fuck you,
I mean, bro,
like
I'm not gonna lie on our friendship. Like sometimes you push out my buttons, I push your buttons. It's our way of communicating. You feel me? But like if
yeah,
somebody,
yeah,
I don't think I can deal with it. I deal with it all these 3 years I've known you. I deal with that. I don't think I can deal with another person in college. I don't think I can.
yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't think I can deal with that. But like I want 2021 to go good though. Like we're having a new president coming in, like everything. I just feel like I don't think it can get worse. I just don't think it can get worse.
Oh, believe me, it can.
I'm like, what? I
Yeah.
don't think it can get worse.
When 2020 started, like in March with the outbreak of COVID, like in all the
Mhm.
countries,
Mhm.
people were saying, "Oh yeah, that's it. It's probably gonna be over in a few months." Fam, a lot of things happen, like to
Nah,
live.
but we have to be we have to be completely honest. It's because we thought it was not a big deal that it actually got this bad because everybody was still out during the COVID, like early March.
When you say you don't think it can get worse, are you talking about like the COVID or like just
I'm talking about
like what's happening?
everything. We
Well,
lost legends last year.
well, yeah, because like I can list like many things that will happen in 5 years on a normal scale.
Obviously, there's like a lot of things that can happen. But I'm just saying, like everything at once are different. In next year too, I believe I don't like, bro. I don't know what I can do.
Because there are a lot of speculations right now that I'm just seeing everywhere. Like you get speculations of yeah, the government bought COVID, they're bringing out the vaccine, and they're gonna force people to take it, and they're
I
planning.
mean, if you're gonna say you hear it, you might as well drop the names of the people you heard it from.
Well,
Mm,
I didn't hear
mm,
from a specific person. I just probably like saw a website or something.
mm. Yeah, I
But
hate I hate people when they say that it's fake. You feel me?
yeah, cause like I'm like there's speculations of they're gonna force people to take it, and their plan is if people don't take it, they're gonna try to reduce world population. Like people are just bringing many things out there, and even though it might not be true, well, I don't
If
know.
there's, I think if there's actually a chance that it actually is true, right?
Yeah,
China might be the move to move. China might be the way to move, bro.
you
Cause
think?
bro, cause bro, like they actually had like cases, but like they actually turned it down. There's not that much cases no more.
I mean, yeah, I think
I
there's
mean, they
only
have obviously I don't align with any of their fucking their politics, but like, bro, it might be safer than the U.S. I'm just saying, it might be safer.
the United States changing for real.
Like United States is such a powerhouse, but like a lot of people are getting close now. Like all this, I was reading stuff. I watch like Netflix shows about like other countries, like everything and everything. But like the United States is ahead, but like not that far, but like far ahead now.
Yeah,
Cause like United States is like has too much problems with it.
I'm telling you, and they're trying to get involved in everything.
Yeah, I, f- I feel like in a retrospect, like United States is the sun, you feel me? And the whole world. Like you get what I'm saying? Like they want to be in the center so everybody revolves around them. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
It's like I mean it's good, but sometimes it's bad. I can't get like, you gotta get too close to the sun and everything. It's like United States is just this year just showed United States is like for the weaknesses of United States. Let's
yeah,
be honest.
right.
Like all the Black Lives Matter things that happened, everything, it just showed the
Right.
government,
So especially our president, not even get me started from
ex-president, ex-president, ex-president,
yeah, ex-president from
ex-president. Bro, but that's crazy. In a couple months, he's gonna be out of office.
a couple months.
I think February, right? Or January. February or January? I don't really know.
They said it's 72 days, so that was like in November, so I think it's probably February.
Probably early February. It's already gonna be out. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we know about the president that's going in, but I don't think it can get worse than what we have now, bro. I don't think it can get worse. Hopefully the world the world is not gonna end, bro. I saw what's funny. I saw a picture of the calendar on someone else's phone, and all of June was blacked out. Like an iPhone calendar, everything's lit up and everything. All of June was blacked out. I'm like, there's no way something, bro. If something happens in June, y'all heard it first. You're heard it here first. I knew something was up. Y'all heard it first. Cause bro, not on my birth month. That's crazy. Not on my birth month. Something about to happen, bro. Cause like it was weird. Cause the man just checked his calendar to see how the year was gonna look. It was like it was on the 29th of December. If I could find a picture, I would send it to you. It was like on the 9th of December, and everything was blacked out. Like on iPhone, you could see everything like lit, but everything was like dark on June alone.
That's crazy, yo.
I
Nice.
texted him. I texted the story. I was like, bro, if the world is gonna end in June, at least let it pass my birthday. Yo. At least, like, let me turn 17 first. At least, bro. Nah, like, bro. I'm trying to. What's it too? I'm trying to grow too. Like this year, I'm trying to grow. Like on everything, on every aspect of the world. Like I'm trying to grow bigger, like physically too. But like, I'm trying to grow mentally. You feel me too? Like.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to explain this.
Same,
Like
same, yeah. Cause well, you talking about like getting more mature and things like that.
obviously, I think you get more mature. Well, maturity doesn't come with age, but I feel like you get more understanding when you're older, like getting
Yeah.
older. So
Get
like
more understanding. But the sign of maturity doesn't, well, you can't really say a 10-year-old person is more mature than 20-year-old. It's common in some, like, it's rare to find in some cases, but
Mm.
still, with the age you are, like the way you grow, the more knowledge you get, and everything.
Yeah,
So,
but like, I know some people that are older that are actually so incompetent. It's crazy.
yeah, those people, like, I think those kind of people, they're not like open to many things, and they just, like you said, they don't have many understandings of things, and they don't want to. They just stick to their, or like their own opinion of the opinion that probably someone gives to them,
Mm.
something like that.
Okay, speaking of that, like, if somebody tells you something, how likely are you to believe it?
Well, if I've not heard of that thing like at all, I'm just hearing it for the first
Mm-hmm.
time. I've not had anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna like search, like research and make sure that the person is saying something right, and the person might actually be right. But
Mm.
if I have probably like had something like that before, I'll just like, yeah, probably might be right, and I will just leave it like that. But it's not like I'm gonna say this person told me this and I
Okay,
believe.
okay. Speaking of that, like, does it matter? Like, how, like, does it matter if it's the person, if person you know, like, if you know them and they tell you something, will you still do the same research, or can you just take their word for it? Because a lot of people just takes people word for it, and I think that's what's wrong. Like, people,
Well,
even your closest friends too.
but that goes back to like we know that everyone uses social media, and most people are like, um, I don't know the word for it, but like most people trust, they put their trust in social media a lot, and
Mm,
once they see it, they're just gonna believe it. So I feel like, and since everyone is on social media, I feel like everyone is capable of just saying something and believing it straight up without
mm.
researching it. Like they just
What
take
if you
it.
could describe social media in one word? What would it be?
So what?
If you can describe social media in one word, what would it be?
Um, let's say incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yeah,
Mm.
they didn't show the full picture.
Mm. Most people fabricate their lives.
They just want an
What's it called? There's this line from Apology song. I don't remember the song. It goes something like, nowadays people log in to who they want to be.
mm,
And that line actually is crazy to me because I know people that will just do anything just for social media, just for people to think they're
um,
happy.
like going back to I've seen I think to well I don't know if it's probably true, but like actors for shows and movies,
Mm-hmm.
don't like their life. I don't know, like their life is completely different on social media. I
Mm.
don't know if they're probably like, because you see some posts, you're gonna be like, I see some celebrities that are gonna be like, just because I post a lot of things doesn't mean like I don't have emotions and everything.
Mm.
Like,
I feel like most of the like famous people, they don't even like manage their account. So like it's what their manager and the label or the people that they're around tells them they have to feel or what they can like post that actually like dictates everything they put out there. If you forget what I'm saying, right?
yeah,
It's like because a lot of people do what their favorite actors and actresses do. So if
mm-hmm.
someone is coming out acknowledging that they're fighting depression, demons, all these things, it's gonna be bad for every other person that is under this thing. The management team and everything. It's gonna bring bad business around. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Cause like I respect a lot of basketball players because this year and a couple years back they just started talking about openly talking about depression. All the sports they talk about depression, how money can't buy happiness.
So,
See, okay, let me ask you. Do you okay? This is a serious question. Do you think money can buy happiness?
I don't.
Why?
Words. Nigga, money just gives you, basically gives you material things.
Mm,
Emotions and other things likewise. It doesn't. It gives you material things. Material things can sometimes bring happiness, but like not like you're really happy and you feel the peace, like the peace and happiness. Like money also bring problems. Like if you spend a lot and maybe you don't spend everything and you go in debt,
mm.
that's gonna be it's gonna bring
But
sadness.
yes, but people that believe money can buy happiness will talk about it. You're talking about the bad things, but money gives you, money can help your health. Money, if you're sick and you have money, you have more likely of a chance to what's it called, beat the sickness than somebody who doesn't have money. I feel like money doesn't buy happiness, but it rents it. If you get what I'm saying, you're
Uh,
not gonna be fully happy, but you're gonna be happy when you use that money to things that make you happy. You get me?
well, let me give you this example that I keep hearing every time when I'm like talking to my parents.
Mhm.
Like a person that is sick, probably like as a minor or a major, I'm sorry, a major like ailment,
Mhm.
and that's like a millionaire.
Mhm.
But the the cure is like for $1,200,000.
Mhm.
So now the person has to find $200,000 to add to the $1,000,000 for it to be complete. And the person that has $500 and the
Mhm.
ailment is just a minor one, and the drugs and just like $300.
Mhm.
That gives you like who is more richer in this case, because the person that has 200 millionaire, I mean $500 million, uh, it's gonna be more richer. So
But the like the item and this thing is more expensive.
yeah, so it's depends on what kind of sickness catch, like what kind of sickness you get.
No, but like let's be honest, there's no different sicknesses for different classes of people.
No, I'm not talking about like different classes of people. I'm saying like if talking about something that you don't even know, probably like it's hereditary or something like that.
Mhm.
But it's just like, okay, what cure is this? Like, how expensive is this cure that I can get to heal myself?
Mm. But like, see, I just feel like if somebody is depressed and all they like to do with, let's say this so hypothetically, a friend of
Yeah.
yours or whatever is close with his parents and they always used to go karting every Christmas, but the mother died of cancer or something like that, and she now gets money for some reason and she goes go-karting every Christmas just in memory of her parents. That money did not like compensate her mother's death, but it helps her move on. If you get what I'm saying.
Well, I don't really move on well because they say like when grieving, you have to go like through a lot of steps. So moving on means just to like accept the fact that mother has died, and
Hmm.
the money part is not really necessary. Uh, getting getting in touch with the emotions of losing her mother is not really it doesn't require money. She has to get there like go deep down and accept it. And the money could probably like, oh yeah, pay members of, oh yeah, this is what my mother gave me, and I'm gonna use it for something good or something like that. Like just
And
to remember my mother.
I mean, but like it's still you're using. I don't know. I just feel like if things you do like if you do things and you can use money to do more of it. It doesn't buy it happiness. It rents it for that time period.
Hmm. I feel like you're right. It's actually rent it, and when it's overdue, like
Mm.
when I can't get it anymore, like you're gonna be in big trouble.
And speaking of that, I also want to know everybody to know that depression, that shit is real,
It is.
bruh.
Sometimes
Like
people think it's not.
I'm not gonna be ignorant and everything, cause I thought it was just sadness. I thought it was just sadness. But when I really look into it, it's actually a disease. It's not just an emotion, it's a disease. And that's crazy how social media and now our early lives actually like facilitates depression. Because a lot of people posting their perfect lives. If you can't see me, I'm doing air quotes. Nobody has a perfect life. People posting their perfect life on Instagram, and you looking at it like, damn, I wish I had that. I wish I had that. That is so bad for someone's mental health. It's crazy. I feel like a lot of people don't know, but they subconsciously like cause people to into depression, and that's
Mm.
crazy to me.
It's really some people that drop negative comments on people's social media.
I'm someone that does that. I know it's wrong, but sometimes I just feel like people can't tell the difference between trolling and cyberbullying.
Well, like, what do you mean you're someone like? Give me an
Like,
example.
okay, let me see an example. If there was somebody that posted like their family dinner for Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
and the food looks so nasty, and I'm like, and I go on their Instagram page or their Twitter, I'm like, bruh, that looks like for an animal's poo or some shit or something like that. And like I'm crashing the food, but their parents didn't make that and they're enjoying it. That's their food, I guess. Like I feel like I'm trolling in that case, but some people take it as I'm bullying, cyberbullying.
Well, I don't know how to put it. I'm gonna stand with them because in every situation, like, you don't know, the person is just posting a picture. I'm guessing even though the person posted a whole video, you won't still know the essence of the food, even if the person is rich or not. You probably don't know whether the Thanksgiving dinner, like, what are the effects or something that affected the food. Probably it's a remembrance of someone or something like that.
Okay, yes, but in that case, still, I'm making it's a joke. So still, like,
But
I don't know the actual reason why it's sentimental. But if I knew and I made fun of it, I think that's when it's crossing the line.
but if you didn't know, it's you being ignorant, and you shouldn't have
No,
said something like that.
how am I being ignorant if I don't know them? Know
Yeah.
like them? It's Twitter,
So,
it's Instagram.
hello, listen. Let's say
Mm,
you said that, and the person, like I said, it's probably a reference or remembers of someone in the family. What
hmm.
if the person reads that and it's just like just goes into full on depression? Like, oh yeah, I
Okay,
see what this person is
and that's
saying.
why I feel like people need to know the difference between trolling and cyberbullying. Because if you categorize every person that's trolling on the internet or joking around on the internet as cyberbullying, you can't say anything on the internet anymore.
It depends on how the way you put it. That's why sometimes like emojis matter, and probably if it's a person you know, like you're real close to, it can be more classified as trolling, not cyberbullying. If you just a random person that you just see and you just comment and you call it trolling, I feel like that's cyberbullying. And
Mm.
I mean, emojis too, like probably you put laughter or like someone else. Because
I
like
feel like wait, what? Continue.
when I check comments on Instagram, when I after I see a post, I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking for the ones without emojis where I can read where the person is being serious. As you scrolling up, you just seeing a lot of laughing emojis and things like that. Like people are just there. That's when you can see they are joking, and you can see someone will say something and put a laughing emoji after. Like, yeah, that's a
Mm-hmm.
joke, but like somebody that is being serious and doesn't like leave any emoji there or like just put like one weird emoji and something like looks disgusting or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that can be considered as cyberbullying. That's what I feel.
But I think it started off with what we classify as jokes. Do you believe a joke needs to make the other person laugh to be considered a joke?
Well, in what aspect, like, are you
Like if
saying
I'm like clowning somebody, like I'm like we texting back and forth, and I'm like calling him ugly, all this stuff. Does the person have to laugh to be considered a joke, or is that just bullying?
well, if you know the person very well, you guys tease each other like, yeah, that's a joke, and i- if the person doesn't take it the right way, the person can tell you that, oh, I don't like that, and you can stop. But if you continue, yeah, it's not gonna be fun anymore.
I just looked up the definition of cyberbullying, and it says it's the intent to harm somebody over the internet. If someone doesn't have the intent to do it and they just do it like as a fun, but they're not really, they didn't go out of their day, they didn't wake up in the morning to hurt that person's feelings.
Well,
I don't think it's cyberbullying.
I feel like the definition is one-sided because it says the intention, but you don't know the other person on the other side reading the comments. You don't know how the
Yes,
person is gonna feel.
it says you're seeking
Yeah,
to harm. Intention means you're seeking to do something. But if I wake up in the morning and I don't even know you, I'm not seeking to harm you, but I make a joke, I don't feel like that's bullying.
okay, let me say this. You doing the action on an intention. Let's say the definition is right. You doing the intention of I'm the person cyberly.
Hmm.
That is, yes, cyberbullying. But okay, let's remove the definition now. Let's go to the other person reading it on the other side.
Hmm.
Now the person is feeling hurt, but you weren't in any act of cyberbullying the person, but the person is hurt actually by your comment.
Hmm.
Now, some people they're gonna tell you outright, they're probably gonna reply and be like, "What's the meaning of this? Like, what did you mean by this? This is actually not funny or something." Then you
Hmm.
apologize, and I feel like that clears up the case. But if they don't see anything, I feel like you leave it, but you should be more careful what you say online on how people react to what you say, because sometimes you don't understand the other person reading it. Well, yeah, you're right. If you don't have the intention of
But
hurting someone online,
I feel like if we have to really look into that perspective of the other person, then people won't even talk on social media. Social media will not even be fun or it'll be good like anymore. If you feel what I'm saying. If everybody is considered bullying somebody online on Twitter and they can get lawsuits for bullying, it will, it like people will not want to talk anymore. People will not have their own voice no more. If you get what I'm saying. Because I know a lot of people that like blew up on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat because they were roasting somebody. What's it called? Wilder now, Nick Cannon, all those people, they blew up because of roasting people. And back in the day, it was normal. Back in the day, people used to take it like a lot. 2016, 2017. If y'all were on the internet back then,
are you talking about the show right now, like the show widen out? You're not just talking about
I'm
like
just
some.
talking about in general of people making fun of each other.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people making fun of each other. You see those people widen out. They know
Hmm.
each other. Even though they
Hmm.
don't know each other, it's probably said there like there's a roasting platform. Like we
Hmm.
roast each other every time. So that's like normal. If you roast me, I roast you back. But I'm saying like someone is just a natural something, like just post a picture or something, and someone zooms on the picture, takes a screenshot, like you know what they do on Twitter.
But the fact is, like, okay, yes. The fact is, why do we have to worry about censoring ourselves when we have like critiques of something? But when we want to love on somebody, we should not censor ourselves.
I don't understand what you mean.
Like in the case of if some dude has like good sneaker game, posted his sneakers on Instagram, I'm like, bro, that looks fire. I want to have it. It looks good. But if somebody posts some Skechers, ugly shoes, bro, and I roast him, it's wrong. I roast him, it's wrong. Like, the fact is, we have a double standard. We should be honest completely. I feel like the world would be a better place if all of us are honest.
you've been on like you've been honest is it going outside to meet a person like you walk in and you meet a person and you just say something like say something harsh to the person, but you've been honest, but it's harsh though. You do
See,
realize that, don't you?
yes, it's
But if you
harsh.
think
It's harsh.
listen, listen, the example you gave of roasting a person, obviously if the person likes sneaker games, if it posts the random and useless sneakers, like
Hmm.
still the person knows probably, and you know some people they actually want to get clout like from being roasted. Some people
I
get
know.
popular from being roasted. Like
Hmm. I
this,
know. But like, still, we shouldn't have a double standard. That's what's wrong with the world. Having a double standard. We treat the rich as more of higher than the poor. We teach the poor lesser than the rich. What's called it? We value good people. We give good. We feed good information, good like energy to people, and we value that more than the negative things that can help other people. I feel like negative impact. Like I watch 100 Humans on Netflix, and I think I told you about it. I don't. Did you watch it?
no.
No, I think I told you about it. They had like what's it called? They had somebody. They had people juggling or something, and they were all due to juggling. So they brought 3 people in. They told them even if they did horrible, they told them they did good. Somebody came in that was so good. They told them you did horrible. It's not even normal. When they came and we did it again, the person that did good did more worse.
Hmm.
So like I feel like if you give them good like what's it called? Encouragement. It makes them relaxed.
Well, the show. What is the show like about? Like
The show is
bad
about like
people?
testing theories, like theories of like around the world. It's like, do people respect more people that are in uniform than people that are not even if they have like the same jobs? Like it's just to test like theories of people's like minds. So like if you tell someone a good thing, would they want to be better? Or would they just feel relaxed? You tell them bad, do they want to be better or do they want to be worse?
Hmm.
I feel like that really shows. I feel like telling someone is bad, like you're horrible, your shoe game is trash. Step up your shoe game. And you look at my pictures, and I have clean ass shoes. I feel like it will motivate them to do
Well,
if they like shoes too. It will motivate them to have better shoe game. Like, it's not only shoes,
well,
like in different things too.
I mean, what me I would say is because there are different things that can happen. There are different things you see on social media, and all the example you gave are probably things that will probably work, but it won't work every time. So what me I would just say is, if you want to tell somebody something, be conscious of what you say, and you should know the way you put it, and like say something that you know the other person is going to react to positively or negatively. Like that's just the best way to react with people. Don't say something to, I don't know, just too rude or something, like even though you think it's gonna motivate a person,
But the
like be conscious of
fact,
what you
okay, the fact is, what's how is it called? Constructive criticism. You know that, right?
say.
The fact is, some people, if you give them constructive criticism, if they take it as you being criticizing them and hating on them, it's gonna give the same effect as somebody that is giving actually hating on them. It's just the fact that people. I don't believe that people actually know when it's actually constructive. So why try to be constructive and people still take it the wrong way when I can be blunt and you will not take it anyway but what I said.
I was reading this. It was a essay. I don't know by who, but like the essay was basically about the way the comments, like when you go and see a post, you click on the comment. Most people, like as individuals, our choices like to support or to um, I don't know, to not support the post or what the person posting a post is based on the comments or like while the people are reflecting on it probably negatively or positively. If you see like people throwing shades at what the post is about, as an individual, you might be compelled to be like, oh yeah, you're right. Like, what's all this and things like that. So, I mean, it's crazy, yo. The society is.
I feel it's yeah, the side is crazy, but I feel like if you're strong enough, you can withhold any like. I feel like you can withhold any what's it called it bad things if you're strong enough.
No, well, I mean, it's a really tough. I don't know. It's a really tough topic, but I'm still standing my point. Like, just be conscious of what you post online. I mean, sorry, what you comment on people's posts.
Mm. Well, on that note, probably, but we're probably about to end it. Just don't forget, spread positivity, as he says, and everybody will be happy. But I say spread everything, the truth. It doesn't matter if the truth hurts. The truth hurts. See y'all next time. Bye.
Bye. Peace out.